Devon, obviously you saw Jay Huff practice for a year. This is the first chance we really got to see him play.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you've seen, and what did you think of him tonight?
He was great. Shot it with confidence, and I mean, to not play and then hop in the game and do that is, you gotta have some some toughness with you. So I was really glad to see him do that.
Dev, it's got to be messed up that you get a career high, and the first question to you is about some dude who just walked in. But how rewarding was it for you to not just have a career high, but to see other guys, you know, as the old head in the group, to see these young kids kind of stepping up? You know, I got to keep you in check.
Yeah, it's good. I love to see our young guys be able to get more opportunities and be successful when they're doing it. Like DeAndre came in, got a dunk. Marco had a turnaround jump shot. Jay knocked down a three. It's good to see those guys be able to, you know, get their confidence going, knowing that, you know, the minutes might not have been there the first game we played. So it's good to see those guys do that.
Jeff.
Devon, you played against VCU at the Siegel Center a couple of years back. A lot of guys on the team have not. It's kind of a wild atmosphere there. What will you tell the younger guys heading into that, and what's the key for that game?
I think just not to get sped up and be poised. Obviously it's a crazy environment going into, so just being poised, and I think we have a lot of young guys that who are poised with the basketball that should be fine. Just we'll obviously work on their stuff in practice, so just to get used to it a little bit.
93 points was the high during the 9-year Tony Bennett era. Would you have been surprised to know that for somebody to have predicted ahead of time you'd score 90 in any game?
I didn't even know that. I didn't know 93 was the high. I mean,
You didn't know before me.
yeah, just we scored it well. We were able to get buckets kind of easy, and people shot it well. People played well. Just I didn't even know that 93 was the high for Coach Bennett.
You don't get much credit for your offense around.
Yeah. So that's good for us to put big numbers up.
Kyle, I don't know how much you guys are aware of it when you're on the court, but last year when you checked into your first game, there was kind of a buzz and a little roar and stuff. And today when Jay stood up to go to the scorer's table and check in, there was the same kind of thing. Are you guys cognizant of that during the game?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't cognizant of it when I first went in last year, but his was probably a little louder just because he didn't get to play last year, and it's just been a long wait for him. But, I mean, he's been working for it, and it showed off.
How much fun is it when you're out on the court and you hear that buzz, and then like 30 seconds later he's hitting a three-pointer, and then a put-back dunk, you know, in the first 2 minutes of his career?
Yeah,
I was ready to tackle him.
He scored a lot quicker than any of us did in our first game, I think. No, he was tremendous tonight, so it was a lot of fun.
Kyle, you took it to the basket a number of times tonight. Is it important for you to not just be a jump shooter?
Yeah, it's very important to me. I know Devon says I have a one dribble limit in the game. That's what he used to say last year. So this year I'm trying to move to like, what, 3 dribbles? Is that our
You get 3.
I just want to be aggressive and just help the team any way I can. And I know getting to the basket is part of my game, and I've worked on that. So.
Kyle, you guys cut your turnovers down some to 9 tonight, and only 2 of those came from guards. How good do you feel right now about kind of ball security in the backcourt going into obviously VCU pressures?
Yeah, they're very good defensively, so it was good to see our turnovers down, and the offense was a lot sharper as a whole tonight than it was on Friday. But you know, it's just experience and just, you know, getting out there and playing with each other. We'll get more comfortable. So.
I'm writing a feature for the magazine about the captains. Kyle, what have Dev and Jack and Zay meant to you in your short time here?
Yeah, they're tremendous at what they do, and they, you know, built this program. They're tremendous leaders and people that us younger guys look up to, and you know, they expect excellence, and so does Coach Bennett. So that's just something that I look up to, and I think all the other guys do too. So it's been great.